What's up, guys? Just wanted to show you guys a little bit of the process. It's been taking me a little while, and all the color matching, right? So you guys see all the door handles are gone, the mirrors are all torn apart. Right now what I'm doing next to try and protect this area is I gotta take these out. There's a screw on the back side, pop them up, and then I have the black ones from like the work truck LT trims that I'm gonna drop in there. I'm doing this one as well. And one funny, actually it's not very funny, this piece, this is so frustrating. You have to, this is part of this entire strip up and down. And you know, I don't know what those things go for like retail online, but they're like somewhere around like 50-60 bucks each just for this. So I understand why people decide to wrap these, but I figured why not replace them. So something to keep in mind. Back here, I'm gonna actually put in some LED lights and some LED camera light, or not camera, but for the license plate. And then I did get these like slightly smoked. It's like one of my favorite things to do on these. It's not gonna be like crazy, like black or anything like that murdered out, but it's gonna have like a really nice finish to it, like a cherry. You can take a look at this side. I got the handles off over here, and my watch thinks I'm talking to it. So anyways, this is what I got going so far. After I'm done, I got to figure out what to do with these Allison badges. They don't look like the most fun to take off. I haven't messed with them yet, but that'll be pretty much it. So far so good. We're getting really close, and I kind of, like I said, just wanted to go over this and kind of show you guys. So we got the tail lights coming back. We'll get some upgraded lighting in there. Very easy upgrade. Intending on getting these strips all done, so that way when my handles come back, I can pop the handles on. I can get the mirror caps on there, and we'll be really close, guys. So I'm super excited. Finally have the truck like drivable again. Oh, and I still need to go get it in alignment. It's kind of driving me nuts, but I haven't done it yet because I haven't driven the truck yet. So but yeah, just want to give you guys this. I'll kind of stop right here and show you guys what it looks like afterwards, and then we'll fast forward like a day or two or whatever when I get these back, and I'll show you guys what it's gonna look like when it's all done and kind of color matched. This process is not easy. It is definitely doable, but you guys have seen I posted on Instagram like the little mirrors that go right here are very chintzy, cheap plastic, and when you pull on them, since they're so flimsy on the backside, they break. So that wasn't fun. This should do the trick. I'll show you when I get the door open what I was using before, but I'm smart and I left it in there. But yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world. So didn't even have to worry about because those things are greased up, I didn't have to worry about this getting stuck. But I was using this tool right here and shoving it in there and pulling it out, and I'm going to continue to do that as long as I don't leave it inside the door. You can see the mirrors right here, like this one's fine, but on the driver's side I broke it. These are pretty solid, but I'm upgrading these to the ones from Boost Auto. It's the same thing, but they actually have like a little tab in the corner and like a different backing than I think than the plastic. And essentially what it does is it allows you to piggyback off the heater off of something similar to, where's the little corners? Oh yeah, here. Something similar to this. It'll piggyback off of this, so that way you can actually defrost the bottom ones too, which is what I use most of the time. So anyways, guys, yeah, that's what these door panels look like. The front ones you got to rip off if you had the passive entry, and then you have to get behind this to unplug the door handles itself. But yeah, it's not an easy process. It's not just popping off a couple door handles, getting them painted. And then we also had some fun here too, is you actually take this screw out and back it out to take the handle out, but if you don't push it back in and shut the door, it's a whole, it was a lot of fun, let's just say that. If anyone has done that before and done door handles, you know, comment down below, because yeah, it wasn't cool. I actually had to go through and unscrew this, get that whole mechanism from the inside, like maneuver it, pull this whole thing down, and then find the screw, tighten it, put it back. It wasn't fun, but got through it, and we're gonna continue to keep getting through it. So as you can see right here, like now the whole window trim piece is off, and this is what it looks like. That's the inside that touches the window. It's got a nice little felt liner. So anyways, you know, these will be for sale. I'm not gonna probably ask a whole lot, but this whole entire, so to speak, kit will be for sale. So these 3 pieces down there, or up there, this piece that goes across, and then the one in my hand, and it'll make for a nice set for anybody else that wants to like add chrome, or you know, like a higher end finish to their truck. Or I've seen that these things have like flown off on like car washes and stuff, like a touchless car wash. So anybody that's having issues with those and want to have an excuse to upgrade, you know, hit me up. Like I said, I'm not gonna throw a number at it, but if you want them, reach out to me. I'm more than reasonable. It's gonna be a better place than throwing them in the trash. Sorry for the lighting, but yeah, check this out. We got the hood scoop in. Everything's super dusty and dirty, so we're gonna get it cleaned up. That wasn't the end of the world to take that off. These handles were a real pain, but it is what it is. We got them done. It's cool because you don't ever see the blue button, even on the color match trucks. We got all the black trim pieces on. That took a little bit more work than I thought. The back requires you taking the door panel off, and then there's this big trim piece that comes off afterwards around the top of the door, so you can literally just get to one screw that's on the top corner up here. I'm kind of pointing at it with the drill. But it was okay because I had to take the door panels off anyways for the door handles, at least in the way that I did it, because the door handles don't want to go back in unless you have something pressing on the back of the mechanism to hold the door open. So absolutely not a fun job. I mean, it's doable completely. It just sucks pulling these trim pieces off. Onto the back is kind of the next piece I want to talk about. You don't see anything here, but I got the lights in the back. I got them kind of smoked out, and I didn't get them blacked out. Can't stand that look. But these are pretty cool right here. So this company called Last Fit, you know, they reached out to me and said, you know, Nick, hey, do you want to put these on? I'm sure, obviously, because they want to, you know, get some content. And I'm like, okay, like, sure. I don't know that I've really ever heard of you guys before. You're super local. What the heck, why not? So I was a little skeptical because, like, everybody and their mom makes LED lights. And then I started seeing them a heck of a lot more recently from people that clearly have a ton of options to go buy lights. So that's what we got right now, is this halogen bulb. And we're going to be putting these big, well, these look really impressive, these LEDs in the back. And then these are going to go in the license plate area. So anyways, why I mentioned that is, like, I'm actually really excited now to put these in. I was a little skeptical at first, but yeah, I'm really excited. So we're going to check these out. I'm going to put these in the back, and when it gets nighttime over here, then I think we're gonna throw these things on and see what they're all about. These right here, I don't know if you can tell on camera, they're like a nice smoked finish. You can still, they look red, almost like a cherry red. And this is what I did on my last truck, and I got a lot of compliments on it. I really liked it as well. A lot of guys just go like way too far and like black it out, and then maybe even mask off this area for the reverse light. But with doing this upgrade through here, and we have like just a light smoke to it, it's not gonna even dim that light at all. And these things look really good, so I can't wait to see what they look like when they're all done. So that's what it looks like right now, and look at it when it's not. It looks so different when it's doesn't have the sun hitting on it, right? It looks way darker. So I think it's like a nice compliment to the truck. Let me know what you guys think. It's kind of funny because look how similar it is to the third brake light. I mean, that's like a really, really close difference when this thing doesn't have the light shining on it. Still need to get the mirrors done. I think Boost Auto Parts is coming through on this for us. That should be here in a couple days. And then I'll put my color match caps on here. I did these blue as well. All like the work trucks and stuff have black. Plus I thought blue would be a nice complement. These will be smoked. Going for the amber version, not the switchbacks, because I want to do something in the front with the amber lights. Okay guys, so let's check this out. So we got the last fit LEDs in here. So I'm going to show you guys those on this next video when it's all nice and bright. I'm going to put the reverse lights on so you guys get to see that. These are all kind of tinted out. They're painted like a cherry red. I don't like blacking them out. It's never been my thing. It's kind of similar to, but a better look than, you know, to the third brake light. So we got that. We got the LEDs, all the back end, all that stuff's good. You know, we still don't have the bed cover on. I've had that for like a month, just haven't done it. These are going to be all nice and painted blue. Well, they are. And we also got the boost auto parts. We got the bottom piece here that's going to tee off. And basically everything is going to be able to be like heated and stuff. So we're gonna have heated mirrors on here. While I was at it, I got these also. So I'm really excited for these. These are going to be the boost auto parts. I did like the amber LEDs that are in there with the spotlight option. So that's pretty much it for right now, guys. I don't want to show you too much on the other side of the truck, but this thing's extremely filthy. It needs to be aligned. We need the Roadmaster springs on, which are the most important part for towing and everything. Then we got to get the bed cover on, get the mirrors going. So I mean, we're super close to having everything done. And then I got a couple other things I had planned that I want to do that kind of mimicked my old truck, possibly up here in the front grille section too. So anyways, guys, that's it. Just want to give you guys kind of an update. Like, it's super not a fun process, but it's a lot of tedious work and a lot of like figuring it out because I haven't done it before on these trucks myself. But I'm very hands-on. Like, I'm not gonna just take everything down to the shop and have someone else do it. The suspension was something that, you know, there's a lot of tips and tricks that you learn over the years, and that's not something that I wanted to waste my time trying to do here. And then also, like, again, I just want to make sure that I get someone else that, like Zach, that knows what they're doing on the truck. So, but you know, again, props to him. He kicks ass. But everything else, I've finally got knocked out. The amp steps, I mean, I was gonna do a video on these. They're pretty self-explanatory. I mean, they bolt into existing holes. I don't want to say it was like super easy of a process. It was. I mean, drilling through the pinch welds to put the lights in, that was probably the hardest part. But I've done a ton of the amp steps, so I didn't really need to like finger through the instructions. They're very similar to the previous years in the way that they're mounted, you know, the same order, you know, the way that you're gonna install it and everything. So anyways, forgive me, this truck is super filthy right now, but I'm gonna get everything put on, get this thing aligned, get the mirrors on, get everything tightened up, and give her a nice bath, take her over to RPM Mobile Detailing. He's gonna help me get some of these marks and stuff off the front, some surface scratches from me being stupid, and put in some plastic over there I thought was gonna save it during a long road trip, but it ended up making it worse, and like came off and started slapping around. Anyways, sucked. But appreciate it, guys. See you on the next one. The next one should be a lot more exciting than this. We'll actually like have the truck to be able to drive it around, get some footage. Like, just really trying not to drive it right now with it not being aligned, and all the parts that are missing off it anyways. Like right now I couldn't go get an alignment today because we don't have mirrors. And I don't really want someone aligning it with no mirrors on the truck. So see you guys, appreciate it.